Hello friends, look what we're making today. A gnome, a fall gnome. Look at those beautiful leaves. I wonder how you're gonna decorate yours. So this is what we're gonna make. I'm gonna show you what you got in your kit because you need to know. So let's look down here. You have his beard. You have his big nose. You have a hat. You have these two shapes right here, which we are using for his shoes. And you have 4 leaves: yellow, brown, green, and red, and of course your blue background. I can't even talk. It's Monday. Here we go. I'll have you take a look again. You can decorate his hat or the leaves however you like. I'm going to show you how I did it. We're going to put it together. It's not going to take long. It's a pretty simple one, well, depending on how much you decorate, because maybe you're going to decorate a whole lot. You ready to go to work? You know what you need, same old things, crayons or markers, whichever one you have. And you know the best thing, ta-da. And you also know that, ruh-roh. Oh no, oh there it goes. I thought my cover was glued. I love this purple glue. It's easy for us to see where we put it. And as usual, you know I'm going to be telling you, don't use too much glue. It just ends up making a mess sometimes. Elmer's my best friend. You're my best friend, little glue stick. Yay. Okay. So we're just going to get ready to put this guy together. So your paper, again, it kind of looks square, but it's really not square. It's really not. I'm going to push my leaves to the side there. There actually is one side that's taller. So, you know, in order to make room for everything here, let's try to do it the tall way. Although you'd probably fit, no big deal. So I'm gonna move a few more things out of the way. And the first thing we're gonna lay down, whoops, let's come back down here, friends. First thing we're gonna lay down is his beard, his very white beard. So we're just gonna take our glue stick, and surprise, surprise, I'm not going to put the whole thing covered in glue. That, my darling friends, is plenty of glue. And I'm gonna leave some space at the bottom because, I don't know, because it felt like it. Anyway, I'm gonna try to find the middle here, middle. I always have so much trouble with that word. I'm gonna do the press, official craft term. Get my beard on there. And then I'm gonna take his hat. We're gonna come down just a ways because his hat comes right down over the top part of his beard. So this time I'm gonna run some glue right around there and just up a little ways, kind of like a triangle. Look at that, I made a triangle with my glue. So I'm gonna turn it over. I don't wanna come down too far, just enough to cover the top of his hat. And look what I did here. I made my hat go right off the edge. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Maybe you did the same thing. Right off the paper. What? He wants to be big. Well, you know what? Just changed my mind. While my glue is still wet, I can peel that up very gently. Very, very, very gently. Come on, Miss Cindy, you can do it, Because I'm gonna lower it. So this is a good lesson for you because I just made a mistake and I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna put glue on it again. And this time I am gonna move it down and just leave a much smaller space at the bottom. Even though it would have been okay for my hat to go off the paper, that would have been perfectly fine. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna put glue back on my hat again because I peeled it up. I'm gonna do that triangle shape again. Triangle, I'm a little triangle, yada, yada, yada. And I'm gonna lay it back down again. And it fits this time. Oops, I got a little bit of glue here. I'm just gonna wipe that with my finger. Word of warning, friends. That's another reason I say don't use too much glue, because glue will ruin your markers. So you should have something that looks like this. Very mysterious. What is that? So a thought I had after I did this one was that I could have colored a brim on his hat. Could do almost anything to decorate this. I wonder what I want to do this time. And I'm going to decorate the hat before I put the nose on. What do I want to do this time? Oh, there's so many things we could do. Now I could stick, you know how much I love circles. I do. But I think I'm going to use my marker and just very carefully draw the shape of the brim of his hat. And I'm going to color that in really careful. I'm doing the best I can. I bet you are too, if you even chose to do this. So there. Okay. Now I could keep going and make stripes. Do I want to do that? I'm not sure. You know what, I did just decide though, I want that thicker. So I'm going to add another line there. I'm going to color that in. Sticking to the edge. Oh, it's tricky, man. It's tricky. There. I like that better. And you know what I think I'm going to do this time? I'm going to make those little X's and T's. You know, we've used that a lot on different designs. I'm going to show you on the back in case you forgot. You make a T and then you make an X right through it. These can be used as almost any kind of decoration. They can be used as snowflakes. They can be used as stars. All kinds of uses for this. So remember, a T down and across, and then an X right through the middle. Just like that. You might want to practice on the back of your paper. So let's see, I'm going to just keep making more. I'm going to make big ones and little ones. Whatever strikes my fancy. Because it's our design, right? We're doing what we like. Yay! I'm going to put a little tiny baby one right there and a little tiny baby one right there. What do you think? Is it coming? Is it coming? I think so. Let's see here. X's and T's. Rub-a-dub-a-dub. How many of you said that over and over again last week? I bet some of you did because I couldn't stop. It was in my head. It was stuck like glue. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. You know what I'm gonna do? Just to add a little more excitement. Yeah, I'm gonna take a marker and just put a circle right inside each one of those. I don't know why, just because I feel like it. So let's see. Ooh, that really changes things. Ooh, I like it. Oh, I wonder what design you decided. Maybe you did all kinds of stripes. Maybe you just did circles. Maybe you did gentle dots. Don't ruin your markers by pounding too hard. Okay, I like it better. Ta-da! He's a shiny guy. Now, let's put his nose on him. I'm going to show you again. Let's come back up here, friends. I'll put his nose kind of halfway on his hat and halfway down on his beard. Half. Let's put his nose on. He would like to smell. Oh, you know what? He might like the smell of these flowers. There's something very exciting. So I think we got a glare on our paper as usual. I think his nose looks good right there, don't you? So I'm going to turn it over. And again, remember, friends, we don't have to fill this whole thing with glue. I am just going to put a deep-a-dappa-dooba-dabba. How about that? Is that a word? Oop, let me show you. That's enough glue. It really is. I'm going to find the middle here. I'm going to pop his nose on. Oh, he says, oh, yes, now I can smell. Yay. You know what the tricky thing we're going to do here, friends? It's a trick. Gnomes, whenever I see these designs, they don't have eyes. It's like their hats are pulled down over their eyes. I wonder how they ever get anywhere. Are they bumping into things all the time? What the heck? Well, we're gonna do it that way. We're gonna do it that way. So here we go. He's got his nose. He's got his beard. He's got a beautiful hat. So Now we're gonna take these, let me show you. These two shapes right here, they once were a hat, was a hat, but we are gonna turn them into his shoes. So you can see, I don't have them at the very bottom of his beard. I have them up a little bit. Now, there is a flat side to his shoe. So I'm gonna take the pointy end and I'm gonna tuck it behind his beard. So how am I gonna do that? First of all, I'm gonna lay both out because we definitely have a right and a left here. So if I use the flat edge at the bottom and the flat edge at the bottom, putting the pointy end in, I will end up with the 2 feet that I need. So I'm just gonna slide this one out. I'm just gonna put just a little bit of glue. That's plenty. Put it back down. Lift this one up. Put some glue right behind it and set it right back down. Oh my gosh, he has feet now. Yay! We did it. We gave him some big old, I don't know what they would be called, boots or shoes. Doesn't matter. We can call them whatever we want. I wish I had a better camera. Not camera, I wish I was just better at lighting. I'm a professional. No, I'm not. Come back down here. So we are going to put our leaves. Now you can pretty much put your leaves wherever you like. I just put 2 on each side. And I put them at a little different angle. Oh Lord. Help. If I touch you, does that make it better? Not really. Or maybe it does. Oh, I don't know. 4 leaves, 4 places. I'm gonna lay mine down again. And again, I know you might, do you get tired of me saying not so much glue, not so much, but we really don't need that much. And sometimes it just makes things messy. And again, if the glue gets on our marker tips, ruins our markers. That's a terrible thing to happen. So I'm gonna lay them down how I think I might like them. I'm gonna put the green and the yellow together. I don't know why, I just feel like it. And the red and the brown. What do you think? Kind of like that, maybe? Yeah, maybe I want to move the brown up here with the yellow and I'll put the green down here with the red. I don't know. Does it really matter? I don't know. Okay, so again, I'm going to flip it over, put some glue right in the middle. Middle. I always think I'm not saying that word right. And lay it on my paper. Turn the yellow one over, put some glue right in the middle. And lay that one down. Do it the pat-a-pat-a-pat, because that's what we do. Or the rub-a-rub-a-dub. 3 gnomes in a tub. And I'm gonna put my red one, and then I'm gonna put my green one. Look at that. Snazzy. Oh, that one's a lot closer. They're floating in the air. Okay, so got my leaves on. Now, you could be very happy with this. Maybe you are, just like this. But I felt the need to add some more. I wanted to at least color the stem of the leaf. And then I got carried away, as usual. So I drew some lines inside my leaves. You don't have to do that. You can do it however you like, because it's your project. So I think I'm gonna do mine a little different this time. I am still gonna color these stems. Yeah, I'm gonna color the stems. I'm gonna start with that. Now you could use any color marker you want. I just happen to have a brown one here. So I'm gonna use it. So I'm not being, I'm being a little careful, but not terribly careful, because it doesn't really matter. And then I'm gonna put some color on this one. And I'm gonna put some color on this one. I think I will show you what I did, just in case you were curious. Just in case. So I kind of followed the shape of the leaf. I brought that line all the way down to just about the tip. And then those points on the leaves, I just drew other things to come out to them. I'll give you an example. Let's do it on the yellow one. So first I drew the line way out and I kind of made it fat a little bit. So I drew it out to where the point of the tip of that leaf is. And then it had two side pieces, so I just did it again, colored it in. And again, you could be very happy with it just like this. Totally okay. Looks like a leaf to me. But, you know, Miss Cindy, she gets carried away. She just gets carried away. I never know when to stop. So I saw there was a point out there and a point out there. Oh, dear, here's another one. Oh, my gosh. And yet another one. Oh, and maybe one there and one over there. I don't know. There's no right or wrong here, friends. We just do what looks good to us. Our project. However we like it. But, you know, maybe I just want to do circles on this leaf. You know how much I love circles. I love them. I love them. Or, what else could we do? So I could do a whole bunch of dots. Leaves get a lot of funny colors as they fall to the ground and change. It could be a dotted leaf. Maybe I just want to make some lines like that. Every leaf can be different. They don't have to be all the same. I think, you know, maybe that's kind of boring. I don't know. When I did this that day, it made me happy. Now I'm having other thoughts of ways I could have done it. Very many different colors. And you could use some different colors because quite often leaves have several colors, right? You know, they are colored already. So some of your colors might not show up the way you want, but they'd still be a different color. So that, I'm not even going to bother with my last leaf. I'm going to put my cover back on my glue stick. Yahoo, because I'm being responsible. So I'm very curious. You know how much I love to see your projects. Wonder what you did with your hat. Wonder what design you chose. Wonder what you did with your leaves. I always like to see what my friends do. Send some pictures. You know how much I love them. I miss you, friends. Have fun.